When you create content in your class, you can add content in by creating a web page or a text page. Now let me tell you the difference in the two. This is what you usually get when you add a web page or a text page. You just get a link to it. Now you add one of these items by clicking on the Add a Resource, and then you can choose either create a web page or compose a text page. Now the difference in the two is that a text page is text only, which means it's plain text. You can't add pictures, you can't add video files, you can't make anything bold, you can't change the colors or anything. It's just straight plain text. It's really good for instances where you might want to show something that's only just plain text. Now most of the time you'll want to compose a web page, and a web page is what you're used to seeing in Moodle. You can add color to it, you can make things bold, you can italicize, you can do all these different things. The first thing you want to do when you create a web page is to come up with some kind of title for your page. So I'm just going to call this page 1. Then you'll click on this section down here on the bottom where it says Compose a Web Page in the full text. The summary part right here actually only appears in the resources list. Students have a hard time seeing that, so don't put anything in that section that you want students to see. Instead, come here to the Compose a Web Page in the full text, and this is where you add your information. And in this section, notice your bars, your toolbars here. You can change the font, you can you do some fill, you can add pictures, links, anything that you want to add to it. Whenever you complete your web page, scroll down to the bottom, and all you have to do is hit save, and I'll display this for you. In this case, here we have our nicely written web page with the misspelled information. This is your web page. To get back to the class, click on the regular class.